Hi, this is Tim from Scott Country National. Today we're going to talk about now is the pairing of your Zeiss app to use with your Zeiss products. Welcome to the Night Vision Show. Now I'm going to run through here. I'm just going to film this on my phone in the back of the truck, just so out of sunlight, and I'll show you exactly what I do, how to set up the custom palettes, and how to put all that onto your device, how you use all your device functions through your phone with the pair to device or pair to app. So you can do it two ways, but you can operate your whole device and everything through the app, i.e. you can set up your thermal spotter, you can set every setting in that, you can set up your thermal add-on, you can put in your rifle scope, you can put in your ammunition, you can use the ballistics, you can pair your laser range finding binoculars there. So the one-stop shop is all within that app, and we're going to talk about that now. Cheers. Right, so what I'm going to show now is setting up the Zeiss app. So obviously you open the app, you'll have your dashboard there. Obviously I've got stuff connected to this already. So if you're going to connect the device, you just find the DTC there and connect new, but I've already got this connected, so I'll connect that like that, and it's showing up there. It's connected via Bluetooth. So it has two functions. You can do Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Showing my battery status, and then you've obviously got your live stream, gallery, settings and profiles. So you can set an individual profile to make something custom to yourself, or you can go into settings. Now in general settings you'll have everything there, so you can change your recording, so you have that video mode, have it display, so you can change all your brightness, your calibration to automatic and manual, your scene, so obviously you've got universal, fog, detect and identify. Just keep it on identify as standard, or obviously fog being fog. Detect just gives you harsh colours, so you can detect something in the undergrowth. You've got colour then, so you can set your colours to black ot, white ot, red ot, rainbow or night eye. Night eye is quite a nice little feature. And then you've got user, so you can click user, and this is where you can do your custom colour palette. So what it says there, so it gives you a display picture. So I want any cold feature, I want to be yellow. Any hot feature, I want to be red. Anything in between, I'll just want to be grey. So that's the sort of image it will give you. You can do that, and you click done on the top corner, and that will be saved then. And then touchless display, you can have that activate. You can activate that, so it's just what I was saying about if you drop it down, it will turn off. Status LED, so you can have that. That's a little green light on top, so it tells you it's on, and you can turn that up or down the brightness as well. You can have that on. GPS, you can have that on or off, and obviously your zoom speed. So it's set on fast as standard, so if you scroll that wheel it'll crank in really quick, or you can crank it in slow. So we'll just have that to medium. We can save that configuration as a profile, and we'll save that as profile 1 and save. Obviously all your product settings you've got in there, so your date, time, format, your language, what lens size you've got set on that. So as I said earlier, you can change your lens size to whatever one you want, either 20mm or 40mm. Don't need to mess around with that. General settings have already been in. Display settings again, so you can have what you want, so as much information on the screen as you want. So you can show your battery level, you can show if you're connected or not, you can show your zoom level, your image mode, NUC mode, time, recording mode, video record time, GPS status. You can turn all that off, so you can have literally nothing on the screen other than the battery and if it's recording. So that's a nice little feature. You go back to that, and obviously all you need to do then is sync that with your app. That will sync up. Obviously it will do that. There you go. Or you can do app to product or product to app. So I've just synced it app to product, so I want these settings that I've created in here to go to the device, or you can set them in the device and then you can send it the other way, so you can send it both ways. So obviously firmware version as well, I've just done a firmware update on this, and obviously you've got live stream and then your profile. So you say I created that standard that profile just now where I wanted that unique palette, I'll select profile 1 and that will load onto the device if I sync it on. Or you can create number 2. If you create profile 2, you can change that. So if you're in the woods, for instance, you wanted a specific palette set into in the woods scenario, or you've got open fields you want to be covering, all that, you can totally customize everything. So really nice. And as I was saying there, obviously you show your products there. So if I had a DTC set up on that as well, that would show on there. Then obviously you've got your ballistics as well. So I've got rifles set up there that I'm going to do for the LRP. You can have all of that set up on there, all your information set on that. You can have what I was saying about a hunting diary. So you can change your hunting diary. So I saw a buck down there at this location. That's GPS tagged by the position. The shot taken, was it a shot as in did I shoot it? No, I just observed it, and the weather at the time. You can add all that. Your hunting grounds, so you can customize your hunting grounds, so you can produce an area of woodland, or say your hunting ground, you can put no-go areas. So if the farmer's got stock in a certain field, or there's cultivation going on, you can put that as a no-go. Points of interest, you can change that up to have your so if you've got a high seat set somewhere, or you've got a camera set somewhere, or a known entry point in and out, like an access route for fox or deer or something like that, or as a specific gate where you know everything comes through all the time, you can set that there. Hunting grounds, again, you have the forecast, so based on your geolocation, it'll give you all your winds, humidity, sunrise for the next day or the next 5 days. Connected products is like I just said there. That's the Zeiss DTI 6 connected. My products. So again, what I've added on this list so far will be the LRP that we'll be doing a video on shortly. The rifle I'll be using it on. The ammunition, sorry, I'll be using it on, and the rifle. So I've created that profile. And then you've got general settings in there where you can change your units to Imperial, English. You can have it on dark mode or nighttime, so whether you want there, or you can change it to automatic, so your phone's not brighten up with a white background at nighttime, that sort of stuff. Delete account, then obviously your data, everything you've got there, and all your terms and conditions all under there. You can share any of this information as well. So if you've got hunters on your network, you can share your high seat location, or your points of interest, things like that. Obviously a feedback form you can do if you want something added, if you're missing bullet data or something like that, so you can change all that. Let's go back out of that one, and then obviously on your main dashboard you just get like a news, all the information. I've got my ballistic profile set up on that one, your hunting ground, so it's just like a quick like for you story type thing. Hunting diary access, your products, your current weather at your location, your wind speed. That's given me a Google map as well of where I am, and it's got a built-in compass. So this app really does do everything. It's the one-stop shop app for all your devices, all Zeiss stuff. Even if you're not using Zeiss stuff, you can still use a ballistic calculator and everything like that. Yeah, so a really functional app. Obviously you get news there as well from obviously Zeiss, any new products or anything coming up like that. And yeah, so great. You can add a product. So if you want to add a set of binos or a spotting scope or night vision, thermal imaging, any accessories, rifles, clothing, pistols, other wildlife cameras, like I say, you can GPS tag all them, all of that jazz. So you can have literally all your Zeiss products, from your binos to your scope to your rifle to ammunition. You can have everything you've got all in one app there. So a really really useful little app that. I look forward to using it. Cheers.